thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you like what's being shared, just go ahead and click the like button, subscribe, or leave a comment. Everything's appreciated. If you guys have any questions about anything that I share, feel free to reach out to me and I will answer your questions as best as I know. The opportunity that's presented itself is for me to move to Korea for a year and teach English. I want to share 5 points on why I feel like this is an awesome opportunity for myself and how it can also maybe be an opportunity that you would consider. Okay, so the first being your ability to adapt to change. Moving out of the country. I've never even visited another country. I've been in the United States my entire life. I'm from Chicago, went to college in Jackson, Mississippi where I got my bachelor's, and then I moved to California and I've been out here for 3 years. Moving to another country and pursuing this is an awesome opportunity because it's going to require me to adapt to change, and that's something that I look forward to in day-to-day life. I love change. I change my room like 5 times a day. So what better way to put myself in a position to where I have to exercise that skill of adapting to change than to move out of the country. 2017 was a really rough year for me. It pushed me to grow a lot in certain areas and not take anything for granted. I was working a job maybe 50 to 60 hours a week that I really didn't like, and basically to pay for a storage unit that I didn't see in my apartment. And I was not eating well. I was not having a good constant spiritual relationship with God. So things in my life started to fall apart, and I realized that I needed to get back on track. Fast forward coming into 2018, starting this year off, I made a vision board for myself. I said I wanted to travel. I wanted to be able to save money. I wanted to experience new things. I wanted to love myself. And 2018 has been a year of abundance, let me tell you. This year has been nothing but opportunity coming my way. God's opened so many doors, closed so many windows. But I'm so grateful for the growth, for the change, and even for the lessons, because that's ultimately what they were. I came into this year, cut my hair, I went skydiving, I started cooking more natural foods, I cut meat out of my diet and fasted for a while, and I left my job. So there was a lot of things that changed, and I feel like my ability to adapt to change was really important. It's really important, guys, but I guarantee you that all of the change that happened constituted a better environment for me mentally, physically, spiritually. Like, things just started to align. So thank you God for that. And yes, so let's get into point number 2. Travel. Who doesn't like travel? Travel is definitely a major part of the reason why I chose to do this opportunity. And not only am I traveling, but my expenses for traveling will pretty much be covered. My flight there will be reimbursed. Pretty much a way to travel and make sure that you have a place to live and most of your needs are taken care of. How this opportunity came about. I was applying for jobs on Indeed.com once I left my job because I wasn't happy. I left my full-time job in December, and I had been applying to so many jobs on Indeed. I was maybe like 50 jobs a week. I was just clicking apply. I had heard back from maybe 3 people, gotten like 2 interviews, and they were unsuccessful, and I really didn't see myself in either of those places. The company that's hired me now reached out to me and asked me to apply to their program to teach abroad in South America. And I looked at it and I said, ooh, that sounds awesome. And then I said, ooh, but that's too far. So I pretty much put it in the back of my mind. I was working on a TV show and had met a gentleman who basically recruited me. He told me all about teaching abroad and how it was such a great experience, and he basically said, if you have your bachelor's, you should go. Like, it's an awesome opportunity, once in a lifetime, do it. And so I told him, I said, okay, well, I'll apply. If I get accepted, I'll consider it. If I get denied, I'm pretty much gonna pass it up because, I don't know, it just wasn't something that was in the forefront of my mind. So here we are. I applied. The process happened pretty quickly. I was accepted within a week. I was getting my details soon after that. The third reason why I chose to go ahead with this opportunity is because of the benefits package. The benefits are amazing. First of all, you're not paying rent. Rent is a major expense in my life anyway. So the opportunity to live rent-free for a year and be able to save all of that money that I will be spending on an expensive apartment sounds amazing. My only expenses are going to be the bills, which I've calculated to be between $100 and $200 monthly. And the school that I'll be working at will actually provide food. There is also a pension. There is a certain amount of money that the Korean government takes out of your check, and they match it. And once you leave, you receive that check and a stipend every month until the time that they took the money is up. For instance, if they took the money out of your check for a year, once you leave, you will get the money that they took monthly plus the money that they matched monthly every month until that year is up. Isn't that awesome, guys? You also receive severance. Severance is a 1 month salary of once you've completed your contract. They pretty much give you another month of pay just to say thank you so much for coming to Korea and teaching. It was awesome having you. Goodbye. And I know I mentioned savings, but come on, guys. Savings are really important. 4, self-reflection. Okay? Self-reflection. This year has been a lot of self-reflection, but because I live in an English-speaking country, I have a lot of people that are speaking to me, a lot of people who are influencing me, a lot of things going on, and sometimes it can be kind of hard to get that little peace of mind. I have family here, friends here. There's a lot of distractions in the U.S., and I'm sure there'll be distractions in Korea too, but because I'm moving to a completely different place where I know no one, I'm sure I'll have a lot of time for self-reflection. So that's a major benefit for myself that I foresee as time for me to journal, time for me to meditate, time for me to spend with God, and really just hone in on that opportunity to talk to God. So I'm looking forward to that, guys. I have no major obligations, okay? Currently, I live in an apartment, but my lease is up in November, and that is the month that I'm supposed to be leaving to teach. And I'm not married, and I have no kids. So I feel like now is the time to travel, because eventually I want these things to happen, okay? I want a house, I want a car, and I want stability to where it's going to make it a lot harder, I feel, for me to travel abroad. So now is the opportunity for me to do that, guys. And I just want to encourage you, whatever you have going on, if this sounds like an opportunity for yourself, that you go ahead and do your research, look into it. It could be a perfect fit, guys. You never know. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Again, my name is Megan. Any questions, feel free to reach out to your girl. Okay, I'll leave my Instagram in the link down below, and I'll also leave the link for the company that I applied through. Thank you guys so much. Love you.